Hey guys, how are we doing? Sorry about the kind of, I say late start, it was 6 minutes. And I'm sure there are streamers that have started 3 hours late. Those fools, oh my god! That's bad timing, isn't it? I'm not dying, I promise, I'm fine. I'm doing good, thank you so much for asking, Jelly Beans. Welcome on into everybody. Let me just bat off the names, I guess. So we got Jelly, we got Q, Sarah, Syndicate. We have got, oh god, we got Roger, we've got Avi. I'm going through the check-ins now. We got AZ, Zach as well. Welcome on in, Jessica, Benja. Hi guys. Stop coughing, I can hear you from downstairs. Stop listening. Stop listening. Easy. Rude. Rude. Coming in hot with some rage right out the microwave. Well, it wouldn't be cold coming out the microwave if it's been on. I don't know. Hi guys, how are we doing today? I have been weirdly busy today. You know, when I eventually got started working 3 or 4 hours later than I would like to. Because a new season of Love, Death, and Robots came out today. Because, yeah, the hair is gorgeous. Slay Nukeri. Thanks! I just kind of wanted to, like, I dried my hair today and I was just kind of like, you know what you do with the hair and you're like, with a towel and you're like, and, you know, it was just kind of up and I was like, hold on, what if I try this? And then I did, and here I am. So, yeah. Yeah. So, it's you, thank you. I appreciate it. It looks awesome. I have a few different things. I was very heavy on the evil cats. You gotta love an evil cat. You gotta love an evil cat storyline. I'm pretty sure the people that did that one was the same as did the Three Robots ones as well. Because it was the same voice actor, I believe. I mean, I've only been twice, but that's still 20% of the season. What was the other evil cat one? Because there was the robot one, and then there was... What was the other one? Poet? No, he wasn't an evil cat. He was a little protector. He was a little cutie patootie. Cutie patootie demon walking. Searching for gold in the Mesa biomes are like, that's okay, Q. Thank you so much for lurking. I really appreciate it. What are we going to be doing today? I finally started making a tree farm. So the reason I'm actually late today is because I was getting the tree design ready in my redstone testing world. So I now have the design. It's on a Lightmatica schematic. I am ready to create tree farm. It's Ian Exo4's design. Absolute legend. I need to see if he's done anything new lately. It's another day. Today is not the day for Hollow Knight. Maybe soon. Maybe soon. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. So, yeah, that's what we're doing today. And we can maybe start considering what we want. Is today the night hall? No. Today we're going to see about making this tree farm around the area that we picked out at the end of last stream, as well as maybe figuring out what we want to do with the actual area for the tree farm as well. Because like I said, I want to turn the tree farm area into a lumber yard, and it's going to go right next to my iron farm as well, so I need to try and figure out how I'm going to tie that in. Hi, Wasan, how are you doing? So I guess the main thing to do is just jump in. I do look good with this hairstyle, I gotta say. So I'm gonna get myself my fermented spider eye. Wherever it is. There you are. Just passing by the way. Nah! Have a sit. Have a sit. Enjoy the stream for a little bit. Benja with a gifted to Shulker. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, dude. Right. So, we've got to get ourselves our schematic loaded. Boom. It's a little bit of a mess because it does go underground ever so slightly. And I need to make sure it's facing east, so that's good. Okay, cool. So I guess the best way to do this is just schematic placements, configure, and then There. Now it is pretty tall, which is not ideal, but whatever. So what are we building? Do people listen to me when I talk? Have I not just spent the last 10 minutes telling people what I'm doing today? Sorry, I wasn't listening. I don't know if it's from... I don't know if mangrove actually works with this one as well. It's basically a tree farm for all of the trees. And fungi as well. I don't know if it's going to work for mangrove. I would like it to. So I'm going to be trying it out with mangrove, but I'm not too sure if it's going to work. I guess we'll find out. I guess we will simply find out. Started a computing course on computing and components, so I study. Ooh, okay. Good luck with that, Sarah. That'll be fun. Probably. Great. Okay, so then this is like this. Great. Figuring that out one by one. It's so weird doing it this way. Okay. Okay, can I do... What's my page up, page down thing? Oh, wait, hold on, I know why. Render layers, yep. Lovely. So, I don't remember how much I need of everything, so we're just gonna get whatever and hope for the best. Now, I did use smooth stone, but I'm really lazy. Oh, that's okay. You don't have to go and get some stuff. You can chill out here for a while. Hang out for a little bit, enjoy the stream. Hi AC, how's it going? I do think we're going to end up going with the smooth stone anyway. At least until I figure out the aesthetics of it all. It's too early for this? What do you mean it's too early for this? It's fine, it's nice and chill. We're just making a little farm, and I need to sleep actually almost immediately anyway. We'll see you later. Are you leaving already, Shulker? Gotta go play games with the gang. Good luck. Ah, no, you stay here. No, you don't. You don't have to go and play games. You can stay here and lurk. That's fine. Well, the internet is. That's okay. I understand. I'm lurking. Hey. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone's saying bye! The first thing everyone's saying is they're leaving! Shit! Am I the problem? I'm so... God damn it, AC! Where are you going? I was actually gonna lurk. No, it's fine. If you guys need to lurk, it's totally fine. I understand, honestly. I know a lot of time people just enjoy lurking in my streams. I understand. I understand. I'll cry about it later, but I understand. Let me make a quick infinite water source for this. I don't need any more than... Well, I suppose I do, actually. I need a good chunk of water here. Unlucky because I'm sick. I don't know if I would call yourself lucky for that, but it does mean you get to watch stream. So, yeah. No, you're not the problem. I know I'm not the problem. I'm kidding. Need to go buy some stuff. I just finished my class, and now I'm going to the supermarket to buy some stuff for me to eat. Yeah, that's totally valid. You go do that. Honestly, I'm like... I promise you I'm not actually, like, upset about any of this. I know people prefer... Like, I know people like lurking in my streams. It's totally fine. I am okay. What is that supposed to be? Oh, redstone wire. Oh, I see. I'm a little mad that it has to be in this configuration. Because I would have liked to have turned it around, but there's some weird thing about, like, the direction. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it, but I don't trust our Lord and Savior ENX04, so we're not gonna worry about that. Right, I need a bunch of trapdoors, I need a bunch of scaffolding. Gotta say for a bit before I lurk, and no, not because you joked about everyone leaving. No, I understand. It's okay, thank you. I appreciate you sticking around and hanging out for a bit as well. Like, regardless of what you guys do, you guys are coming in and saying hi and getting, like, enjoying the streams, and that's all I can really ask. Regardless of how long it's for. I prefer it when it's longer, but that's just kind of a given. So, like, I don't take it personally if people have to leave. Should I take it personally? Everyone ignore the fact that You're So Vain is playing right now. I'm not vain, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. Right, so I think it was 38 or something. I need a few trapdoors as well, so let's get some of those. Okay. Yes, there was a secret lurk party that everyone is invited to except you, Nuke. Ah, well don't say that, because now I think there's a secret lurk party that everyone's invited to except for me. Oh man! What's the password? Janis Joplin? Okay. Whee! Probably should have brought over some obsidian while I was there, actually, as well. Oh. Right, so you need to be powered. Wait, hold on a second here. Can I just render all the layers? There we go. Yo, hey Ferret, hey Tari, how's it going, you guys? Great, awesome. So that's done. I do need to get myself some dirt. I'll get the Nylium since that's the one I used in the farm, because, yeah. Grab everything I know I need. I know I need exactly 2 obsidian. I'll grab myself 2 of each of these. And we'll grab 1 of these. Great. Why does everyone think I'm a guy? I don't know if it's the fact that everyone thinks you're a guy. I think it's just a case of like, wait, why do you... what? Who said that? Yeah, who said you're a guy? I said I'm just a guy. Was it the hey guys? Yeah, I don't know. I may need some clarity on this as well. Because I think if there's one thing that my community is, it's sensitive to gender. And to what people identify as. Every other stream I'm in think I'm a guy. I think it's because of the stigma around the internet being a predominantly male-dominated space. That might be why. So people just kind of default to, hey man, you see all them chicks? Like, ew. Sorry everyone, that was awful. Girls use Twitch? Girls watch gaming? Girls play games? Oh my god, is that a gamer girl? Oh my god, is that a gamer girl? What? Parkour? Right, obsidian goes there, and then we go boop boop, and then we come over here and do the same again. Excellent! Me, a lesbian. Oh, heck yeah, chicks! That's funny. Oh, you go there. You there, and... Maybe I should have a chest over here. Well, I do need a bunch, actually. I know. Wait, so... More scaffolding needed up at the top there. Rank out events when dudes always default to he when they don't know a player. I see what? I just always default to they. Just every single time. There we go. That's all of the stuff I'll need for that. Now I just come back, place you here. I don't know. It's just easier to default to they, them. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. Break you. We need a bunch of pistons. Okay, I don't know. I need a bunch of stuff. Good, thanks, Nick. Yeah, it's just the safest option. Some people actually don't like it being referred to as they, them, and I'm like, I don't know. Just tell me, and I'll try my best to fix that. But on first meeting of anybody, I'll usually just be like, hey, they, how's it going, they? I'll just default to them. Hey, they, you're kind of slaying over they-er. You know? I'm sure that, yeah. I appreciate that. I believe we have a pronouns role in Discord as well. If we don't, then whoops, we gotta fix that. A popular opinion about sweet potato is much better than the common potato. I think it depends on how they're being served. I'm gonna stop yapping and locking. This is funny because everyone says they're gonna go and lurk, and then they get caught up in a conversation about pronouns. And I'm like, ha 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 ha, tricked. Oh, I need more redstone stuff. Wait, I have an entire shulker box of it in my ender chest. Ugh. I got 20 minutes-ish to kill what's up. We are building a tree farm. That is about it. Is there a pronouns command? There is for me. If that's what you were asking. Oh, I'm falling! So yeah. That's more just for new people who have the foresight to ask. Which is, to be honest, not common. But, Stage I need for a chat to see who's... See, I've got that in my, like, on chat or on StreamerBot chat, but I can't remember what the... I think there's a command for that. There may well be a pronoun. There may well be a command for that. Because I know I did it at some point. Try just exclamation pronoun. Did I not? Oh, I didn't. Nope. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. For now, we don't need to worry about it, but if somebody reminds me in the Discord to check on it, I will do that. Because I know that is important to people. Right. So redstone, redstone. And the redstone torches go. Right, you. And you. And I need some repeaters. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. Some dust, so we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Okay. You don't know what? I don't know. People have just been spamming pronouns. I need to put a code on that one. I didn't think people would ever spam it so much. Sorry, no, it's okay. I know why people are doing it. I'm just like, oh god. Like it's gonna be the same all the time anyway. Right, let me get myself some chests. When the add pronouns thing. I did have it. Maybe it's on StreamerBot. Maybe that's what it is. 100% forgot I was in stream. Oh, good. I think. What was I needing? Chests. Hoppers. I think I've got some in my... I was distracted with the drone pronouns discussion. Yeah, I know it can happen. How's my watch week 2 in a row? I've been here every stream for the last weekish. Not sure. Not sure. I know you have to be active for a certain amount of time for it to count, but I don't know. All I can say is it's Twitch and not me. Twitch is weird. Yeah, maybe a Twitch thing. Didn't you miss the Flower Frenzy stream? Is that maybe what it was? I fell asleep to that? Not sure then, sorry. There's only one chest there. Do I buy eggs? I don't know. Do you need eggs? Matt says hi. Hi, Matt. Is Matt visiting you at the moment? Whoa. Okay. He also told me to tell you you're short. But not as short as me. We're just DMing. Oh, right. Okay. He can't just tell me himself. He can't just lie to me himself. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know. Well, I don't know either. You know more than I do. He's about to do a uni presentation. So? What's your point? Let me just quickly get... Hey! There he is! Wait.
You're short.
Fuck you. I knew it was coming. Good luck with your presentation, Matt. Valentine base. What the hell? What the hell? Oh. Thank you, you're welcome. Is in fact short. That photo was edited! Are you taller? We're the same height! We're both like 7 foot tall! I reject this! All my life, I never went shopping in the supermarket. This is the first time me alone going. Also, I'm living alone, so it's the first time for me, and I feel anxiety. You got this! I believe in you. You know, make a list and then go. I don't know how I'm supposed to help here. I don't know you, and I don't know what you need from the shops, so... get what you want. Get what you want, get what you need. Well... I reject this. Okay, it's okay to be 5 foot king, you know. Well, you have... That has to be the case with you. You need that to be true. Me, yes, you. I like 6'8". Sure. Wait, I need another whole... English. I need another lever. There we go. What Nukeri said, get what you want to... Get what you want and what you need, but also set a budget. Yeah, exactly. Excellent. Okay, so you there, 1, 2. We need a piston there. Oh, this is... Ha. Is there another observer over here at any point? No? Wait, maybe. Yes. Oh god, this is... This is confusing. Thank god I'm just... Thank god I'm just, like, using a schematic here. If I had to try and design this myself, I'd be losing my mind. Because, don't take this the wrong way, chat. I don't think anyone here is necessarily very, redstone-oriented. To be able to do something like this. See? Even StreamerBot agrees. Oh man, that's funny. Right, so you become a slab, you become a waterlogged slab, you go there, and you're supposed to be TNT, and that's annoying me now. Whoop. Okay, I'm not gonna even get into the whole, whatever the whole Twitch streak thing is. I would just say if you have a problem with the way that it's worked, then I would say maybe contact Twitch support. Genuinely, because I don't know. I don't know and I'm not gonna be much help. And with all due respect, I'm gonna ignore walls of text like that. I'm talking about it. Whoop. Right, is that everything? I do need some carp. Oh, I do need to... hold on. I'm sorry. It's okay. Like, you're definitely trying to help there, but also, like... /Jen, not trying to be rude. Yeah, genuinely, I am not much help with these kind of things, so I always suggest people Google these things. Right, I need some soul sand, I need some kelp. Soul sand, kelp, and like 9 signs. Can't even make it one night in hardcore, not gonna lie. Keep trying. Keep trying, and soon you'll get past 1. And then you'll get past 2. And then 3 and 4 and 5. The only thing that's defeating you with that is yourself. You can create as many hardcore worlds as it takes you to beat 1 night. And then when you do, that's going to be a huge accomplishment for you. And then you'll have set a new record. So, if you want to play hardcore, don't let dying stop you. I don't. What did I need? Signs. Okay, but I need more than that. I started 25 hardcore worlds already. Start 100. The number of hardcore worlds you've had does not change what I've said. It totally doesn't stop you, Nuke. Yeah, I mean... Don't necessarily think I'm off base by saying that. My longest is 582 dies and I cried a little when I died. Oh, when I die in this world, fully expect sobbing and ugly crying. Fully. If I'm not ugly crying when I lose this world, I didn't care. I didn't care enough. I'm looking forward to it. Well, that's not the right... Wait, hold on a second. Hold on. Time to clip farm? Yeah, exactly! If I die in this, I expect you all to clip farm the shit out of it. I need, kelp. Kelp, soul sand. I'll make fan art of you sobbing. Well, that's, that's a thing. How do I feel about this? Right, kelp. Okay, well, son. Don't eat the Lego, real. Okay, but generally, if you were to die, how would you think you're going to die? It's probably going to be me flying into something. You guys have seen how much I fly into stuff. Happens all the time. If it's not that, I will be genuinely kind of surprised. Oh, hold on. Right, so you go there, you go there. So you're now fine. I do need... I forgot the soul sand. I'm not gonna like... Well, could have fooled me. He's gonna eat a pufferfish and get shot by a skeleton when he's on 1 heart. Even... Well, yeah. Like, what's going to kill me in this world is something stupid. I'm fully aware of that. Because I'm on edge of pretty much everything that couldn't... Like, that could kill me. So, like, zombies, skeletons, creepers, all that kind of things. But... what's gonna kill me is something unexpected.
Oh, man.
It's gonna be something unexpected that kills me. This might sound like a silly question, but do you ever forget your world is hardcore, like doing something reckless and then going, wait, shit? I can't say I have, actually. There's bits where I've done reckless stuff, but that's because I know I've got a totem, not because I forget that it's hardcore. There we go. You know? 36 trying a hardcore world. Good luck. Can we get some good lucks in chat for jelly beans? Right, where's my soul sand? You go there. And then we just... Right. Uppies, uppies, uppies. There we go. So is this ready to go? If I do this. Sick. So that looks like that's working. Excellent. Now I do need to check, like, what's going to happen to all the blocks here? So if I throw you in there, that's not going to make it all the way around, is it? Oh, it did. Okay, awesome. Oh, thank you, AC. Yes, I do have the etiquette command. Right, okay, let's put some stuff away. Boom, boom, boom. Kelp goes over here. Smooth stone in here. A much needed command when it comes to Twitch. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Starting now. Good luck. You got this. Reminder that if you do die, don't let it discourage you. Just start again. Keep on trying. Learn from your mistakes as well. You've made 25 mistakes that have ended a world, so learn from those. So I think the way this is going to work. So if I get you, and then I get a stack of... Let's do this to start with. Whoop. So the issue here is going to be getting... Oh, hold on. I need to replace the dirt. So down for the shorter ones. And then we turn you on. Hello? Can you... Well, something appears to have gone wrong. Why is that not breaking? Wait, that should be working. What the heck? What? That should be working. If I put you there, you don't break. And I'm taking damage. Which I shouldn't be. Right, okay, there's something going wrong there. Which is a little bit frustrating, because that's how the schematic looks. Man! Okay. Let's put you back on. Have I built this up too high? Is that what the problem is? So it's supposed to be 38 blocks up with the... ...38 blocks up. Look too high. I'm hoping that's the case. So it goes 1, 2... Oh god, how am I going to do this? Wait, hold on. I can get... If I just get, like, stone or something... Hi, Utah! How's it going? If I just get stone or something, I can check this. So if I got 38 blocks... Then that should be it fixed. Otherwise, I'm going to need to pull up the tutorial. Right. Boom. So by the time I get to the top of this, I should have 0. Okay. It's going good. I got a date tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. I hope it goes well for you. Okay. Whoop. So I'm not sure why that's not working. Yo, Obsidian! What the hell was that sound? Okay. Thank you for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So that should be working. So why isn't it? I'm going to need to pull up ENXO4's tutorial. Dang it. That's what I was really hoping to avoid doing. Just gonna quickly sort all of these out. Light up the surrounding area as well. Okay. Let's go for a quick little nap and then figure this one out. Jen with the 14 months as well. Thank you so much.
14.
Oh, happy 14. Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, you guys. You guys are awesome. Right, let's pull up all this crap. Right, YouTube. Okay, that's not how you spell YouTube. YouTube, okay. ENXO4. Versatile Tree Farm, where are you? Okay. So this is 2 years old, this tree farm.
Hi, this is ENXO4, and today, by popular demand, we're going to make a very versatile tree farm.
Yay!
This tree farm design is extremely simple, taking mere minutes to build using accessible
Right,
materials
so I've
and
built
a
this
simple
right,
layout.
but it looks like...
But don't underestimate this farm.
Have
the
I built
rates
it
for this
too
farm
short?
compares well against many other
Have I built it too short, maybe?
beginner tree farm designs that are significantly more complicated to build. But what's really by 11 next to the highest scaffolding block and add another block underneath it. Top of the column and jump in to plant kelp all the way up to the top.
Hold on.
And stack the remaining 38 on top of the trapdoor.
Yes, done that.
Go up to the top of the scaffolding and bridge out on 5 scaffolding over the collection pool.
Right, 5 out over the collection pool. Let me just... So again, we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Okay, that's what we wanted.
Crouch down and place a block next to the end of the scaffolding.
Yes.
And then bridge out on an additional 6 blocks.
See, these all work just fine. Okay, wait, so that should be 7 blocks in the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's fine. That should be 7
An
in the end.
observer to look at the end of the scaffolding. Powering a block with a lever on top. Replace the block next to it with a trapdoor, and replace the next block with an observer to look at this trapdoor. Add 3 redstone dust over the remaining blocks to the end of the bridge, and place a piston on the side of it, aligned with the
Hey,
scaffolding.
look, it's me!
Go back to the scaffolding and power the lever so that the trapdoor is open. Add 2 slabs here, which is directly above the player station, to guard against phantoms, and add a torch on this observer to prevent spawns. You'll probably also find it useful to add a sign to remind you when to activate the nudging device.
These are just in the schematics right now.
Stand next to the scaffolding, facing south, and stack another 6 scaffolding on top. And then look up to place a block on the side of the top piece of scaffolding.
Yeah.
Go up and add 1 more scaffolding to the top, and then bridge out over the collection pool on an additional 6 blocks. The end should line up with the nudging device below. Turn and bridge out another 2 blocks, and then add another block at the end.
Right, okay, it is 1 too low. We figured out the problem, chat. I'm a stinky dum-dum idiot, man. That's so frustrating. It means I've done the schematic wrong as well. Shit. I forgot scaffolding. Darn it. God, I'm really gonna need to cover that up with something. It looks so gross. Right, let's pull this tutorial back a bit.
Stand next to the scaffolding, facing south, and stack another 6 scaffolding on top.
2,
And then
3,
look up to
4.
place a block on the side of the top piece of scaffolding. Go up and add 1 more scaffolding to the top, and then bridge out over the collection pool on an additional 6 blocks. The end should line up with the nudging device.
Right, okay. Oh, see you later, Alma. Thank you for being here. I'm on 2 hearts. Okay, here's my advice. Stop doing stupid things in hardcore. Don't hug the creeper. Make sure you don't, like, peek out at night when there's zombies and stuff. Everything, like...
Oh man.
Treat everything like it's going to kill you because you're playing hardcore and it will. Right. Including the lag. Including the lag. That's one of the things as well. Lag is a huge killer of hardcore worlds. So don't put yourself in a position where you make yourself vulnerable for that. I want to hug the creeper, then you deserve to lose the world. Just being so real. It was like if you're like, oh, I want to hug it. God damn it! If you want to hug it, then hug it all you want, but don't be sad if you lose the world. Quite simply. Right, okay, we're just gonna follow this tutorial again.
Device below. Turn and bridge out another 2 blocks, scaffolding to the top, and then bridge out over the collection pool on an additional 6 blocks.
Okay.
The end should line up with the nudging device below. Turn and bridge out another 2 blocks, and then add another block at the end. Place an observer to look at the scaffolding, powering a solid block, then add a piston, an observer looking south, and then a TNT block. Add
It's
a
going so
piston on
fast!
the opposite
Wait,
end,
it's going so fast! You stop that!
an observer looking...
Okay. Block. Piston. No! I suck at this. Piston. Observer. TNT. You water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that it?
south, and then a TNT block. Add a piston on the opposite end and build up the sides and place a water source on top to hold a short column of water.
Uh-huh.
Add a top slab here so that it's waterlogged.
Yes.
And place a solid block on top of the observer and next to it.
I finger.
Run redstone dust along the top down to the space next to the TNT to complete the duper.
Did I fix
Stand
it?
on top of the duper, right over the TNT
How do you make
block,
charcoal?
and
Burn
confirm
logs
that
in a
your feet
furnace.
are at the same X and Z coordinates that you recorded earlier, and confirm that
Didn't
the Y
record
level of your
anything,
feet
thank you very
is
much,
40
Mr.
blocks
Ian.
higher. Go
Yeah,
back
hey,
to the
Bloom.
base of the scaffold.
I was so confused as to what that voice was and why. Oh, that's actually my inner voice personified. It just sounds like ENX04 on YouTube. How are you doing, Muse?
And build a collection system. Place a
Dropping a lark. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. What the heck kind of emote? Is that Zandingo? That's great. That's really funny.
chest against this temporary block and expand.
Right, we've done all that. We've done all that. Whatever. That's Nuke on autotune. That would be me if I sounded hotter. That would be me if I was a straight man. Keck insane? Yeah, that's valid. Okay. Now I'm hoping that I've fixed it. Nuke on steroids? You know, I'm not gonna say that because I don't think that Ian is on steroids. He's on something that makes him able to come up with whatever this is, but I'm sure none of them are drugs. Because drugs bad. Prescribed drugs are great. Because they help you be healthy. actual brain cells? No, let's not go crazy. Surely, we all play Minecraft for a living. Surely he doesn't have brain cells. I don't. Just uploaded my video for tomorrow, which marks the second thumbnail you were in. Oh, I love that. I've not edited my 3rd episode yet. So... I meant to start doing it today. And then I got swept up in doing, spoiler alert, viewer SMP things. So I actually didn't get the chance. Right. Okay, good start. It's working! It's alive! It's alive! Yay! Thank you, Ian! You absolute legend! Fantastic. Okay, great. Now, my only other thing I need to check is what... Nothing's getting stuck down here? Fantastic. Look at you tree farming and not taking damage. I'm so proud of you. Yeah, thank you. Right. Now the fun part. Breaking everything around here and building up something else. Oh, actually, before I do that, I have a test. I have a test I'd like to try. Some of you may know what it is. It's the mangrove test. Where's my mangrove? Get the proper pop. English is my first language, and I'm very good at it. Whoop, land it. Ah, see, that's the problem. Oh, it's fucked. It's absolutely fucked. Well, gotta go and destroy that now. Worth a shot, worth a shot. Like, it doesn't necessarily not work, but it also just doesn't work. Fuck you! That's so rude! What the hell? I think there's a specific one for mangrove. Yeah, I am. Yeah. I will need to go and figure that one out. That's crazy. Right, okay. That was, I guess, relatively painless. I suppose. What? What? Wait a second. Oh, that's weird. Hold on a second. Do you guys know what just happened there? As the tree grew, it created waterlogged mangrove roots where the flowing water was. And so it's created new source blocks. I'm not smart enough to figure out what that would be useful for. But that's really, really interesting. That's really interesting. Huh. Cool. I don't know, I kind of want to clip that. Let me check in Hote Nook. Who's Hote? Oh, Hotel Nook. I can't read. I have no critical thinking whatsoever. What's Hote? Some more ways for mangrove to destroy your farms? Real. Honestly. Right, okay. I'll need to figure out how to make farms for pale oak, dark oak, and mangrove. So flowing water around a growing mangrove root will generate a waterlogged root. That's interesting. Yeah, so if a mangrove root grows where water is currently flowing, it will turn that into a source block. Possible uses for skyblock, maybe? Maybe! If you only have one water source in skyblock, you could use that to get more water sources, and therefore get infinite. So that's something? Like, that is something. Convoluted use, but a use nonetheless. Yeah, it's interesting. It's a really interesting mechanic that I've not seen anybody touch on before. Like, that's new to me. I like finding out new things about the game. Like, that's me finding that out. That's not anyone else. That's me finding that out. I've never seen that before. I'm like, great, I'm a Minecraft trailblazer. I'm a nerd. Like, this being the... Like, this coming from the same guy that decoded the Minecraft Tesseract in the Minecraft movie. And then, it was utterly useless. So... Whatever. Okay, so I think one of the next things I need to do is start working on flattening this area out so that I have a nice area to make a building on. We could probably use it for quicker filling in of larger water sources and builds. Maybe. But then, if you have 2 water buckets anyway, like, it's not going to be faster to do that, because you then still need to spend the time chopping the tree down. It's more like an only if you possibly, like, only if you have no other options of getting water kind of idea. Like, it's a very niche thing that you would need to use it in. So, I'm not expecting to use it very often, but I'll probably make a TikTok about it. Did you know that you can make infinite water with nothing but one water source and a mangrove tree? And then, you know, I do all the, you know, TikTok engagement stuff, be like, yeah, if you knew this already, make sure to click share and follow. And the person on, like, when you click share and more, and the 4th person to come up is your Enderman following you around, which basically means they're a creepy stalker stalking you at all times. Click like to lock it in. It's also cringy if you're dealing with psychic damage. It's you just kind of see all these things and you're just like, no, please. No more. It's just also, It's a daily occurrence. What do you mean? We learned something new today. I didn't fully brain rot it. So really, I'm the hero here. Oh, hello. I mean, sure, I'll take a free emerald. Whoop! Right, I'm hoping that's kind of blocked. Well, I'm hoping that's lit up enough where mobs aren't going to spawn down here anymore. Insert shocked face, and don't forget to put myth busted at the end. Exactly! Exactly. I'm wondering if flowing lava will also generate a waterlogged mangrove root. No. I can almost guarantee that it won't. Make water in the nether used to be able to do it with glow lichen. I mean, fuck it, let's test it. I don't think it will work, personally. Maybe I should have done this in the nether. Making myself mad there. Okay. Hold on. Hold on a second. Hold on. Did I make that too high? Just quickly erase all of it. I genuinely don't know if that was just too high. Hi, Audie. How you doing? No, it just doesn't grow into the lava. And now everything burns, so I hope you're happy. Right. Boop. We're learning today. Isn't today? I'm glad to hear that. We get rid of all of this. And then we go back to hell. It didn't work, but also fire. Yes, exactly. Got a meeting with a solicitor tomorrow to go over my severance. Oh, nice. Okay, fair enough. Wait, why am I... No, I don't want to do that. That's like the floor here. So we just round out the terrain for a nice, pretty tree farm. On the bright side, now I won't have to really worry about... Crimson and Warped stuff anymore, because I can get all of that trees, like I get all them trees this way. Which will make my life a whole lot easier, because good lord, what a nightmare that was. Okay, let's put all this away. Clear out my inventory. Keep on digging out the area. The thing is, I'm going to need to make this big enough for me to add in another farm as well for, like, the other trees. But I've not actually considered how, like, what kind of design I'd like for this farm as a building. Because it's basically going to be a big lumber yard. But I need to be able to hide this, which is difficult considering it's absolutely goddamn huge. It's taller than this sign. Wood scraper? No. Like a skyscraper but made of wood. And then I realized it sounded horrible. Maybe I could call it You've Got to Be Barking Mad. Big tree. That's so cliche though. That's my only issue with that, is that like it's so cliche. It'd be like, oh, tree farm, big tree. Like, nah, I'm not about cliche stuff. What the fuck? Hello? What? There were 3 animals in this 1x1 hole. What? Sorry? What game am I playing? It's even funnier when you realize that I've been in this general area for years. So those animals have been in this 1x1 hole for years. Like, how did they spawn there? Like, is there anywhere they could have, like, glitched in there from anywhere else? How does that happen? I'm so confused. Let's pull this clip up. I'm not about cliche stuff. What the fuck? Hello? What? That's crazy. Animals in this 1x1 hole. I've had this world for years. How does that happen? I'm featuring that. First of all, I hate the clip name, by the way. You've called it Animal Hole. What game am I playing? Good clip, good clip. I'm genuinely so baffled by that. What do I do with the information about what is happening? I've learned of like two new, well, not new, but I've learned of two weird Minecraft mechanics in one day. Also, hey Cycrom, how's it going? That's so weird! What? Okay. I can't wait to post it on TikTok and then everyone tells me that I've placed them there. I just woke up, so I'm EP, how are you? I'm doing good. We've had some weird experiences today. What happens in the animal hole stays in the animal hole. I hate that. That's... what? I'm leveling this whole area because it gives me a lot more dirt anyway. That, by the way, rip. Good luck with number 27, I guess. Make sure you're learning from your mistakes and not just, you know, doing them over and over again. Guess what killed me? Creeper? Fuck!
Oh man.
I really do forget that the voice activated stuff is there. Like, I really do forget about that so much. Nope, just tell us then. Oh, that's nice. I'm actually going to take these back. Polar bear? That's crazy. They're not aggro unless you start attacking them first. Right? Or are they? They are if they have a child. Right, okay. Whoop, what the? Okay, I guess landing doesn't work anymore. He got in the way. No, you got in the way and you died as a result. In an infinite world, it's crazy to say that anything got in the way when you can walk around them. I was trying to kill a chicken, but he moved in the way. What? That doesn't sound like it makes any sense. Polar bears and chickens don't usually spawn nearby to each other, do they? Oop. At least you didn't die to a goose. Well, that would be especially embarrassing considering they don't exist in Minecraft. You could always build a giant goose and then jump off of it and then technically a goose killed you, but you know, don't think so. Yeah, that's weird. Polar bear and chicken offspring have very strong durability factor, so that's probably why. Well, I'm not contending that. I can be like, oh, look at this baby! Also, how you doing, Think Tank? Alright, let me just shape this out now. Then all that goes away. Okay, problem mostly solved. Great. I'm just getting rid of all the floating trees right now. Come on. There's a bunch of them, isn't there? Oh, right, you were talking about something. Oh, okay, I understand what's happening now. You were talking about your own experience dying in a modded world, not saying, okay, yeah, I'm with you now. I don't usually see polar bears in Minecraft. I think my hardcore world is based after the snow caps melted. 27th may be the one. Well, like I said, just stop doing stupid things and you should be fine. That being said, it's perfectly okay to make mistakes, which is why you're at world number 27. Totally okay to make mistakes. Note to self, don't hit mobs when there's polar bears right next to it. Yeah, see? We're learning already. Okay, see, this is where I start to figure out what I'm doing here. Because I need to make this... Ooh. Idea. Always hit the mobs. Spook. No. No, Spook. Bad. Let's get some andesite and some polished andesite and more polished andesite and more andesite and maybe some stone as well. And just maybe some acacia logs. Hi, Leone, how's it going? Never listen to Spook. Exactly. So what I need to do is more or less just make a pathway around here. So we'll do a 2x2. That comes up past here. So then that's 2x2 this way. Probably going to say hi, not feeling great today, but I'm gonna lurk and play some Sims. Alright, Leone, well I hope you feel better soon. Spook, how are the games you were playing earlier? Something I think I'd like to do is have it so that this goes into a an actual storage system of logs. So like a centralized storage for logs. This is what I want for the lumber mill. 3 for 3 losses, it was horrible. Oh, dude, I'm sorry. Like I said though, so I don't care, I get the R bar. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. I think the first thing I need to do is break you. And that should trigger it once. Hold on, that didn't break it, did it? No, okay, we're good. We're gonna make ourselves a little checkered floor. That's why I wanted to get rid of the one over there first, because otherwise it was going to be a pain. Right, and so then you, and then one, no. No. Two, and then we go 1, 2, and then... So you go there, you go there. 1 and 2, so then it goes... And time to turn you back on, because I can't remember. Cool, okay. I'll assume that that's fixed it now. Much better. Yeah. Okay. So what I'll need to do is have it drop down there. Do I have a sign anywhere? Well, I mean, I've got a weed farm? No, I don't. I only abide by the law. Drugs are bad. Nick Bessie, what? A Freudian slip of the Netherlands type. No, the Windows error. Oh man, that's wild. Okay. So I'm going to try and drop the items in there so that it goes to a storage system. That way I can centralize a storage system over this, as well as... have myself a centralized storage for everything other than the other farms as well. If drugs are bad, then doesn't that mean life is too? No. How are you making that connection? Illegal drugs are bad. No, I need you. Right, I'm just gonna... Boop. Do I make this an open plan thing? I mean, maybe. I could do. Oh, hi. You've not got any shoes on, you goofball. Plan is fun? Yeah. Well, I'm low-key thinking of, like, what if I do this and have, like, small icons above them for what trees are made where? I don't know. Yo, hey, Shaq? Hi, Shaq. How's it going? So how many blocks out did this go? 5. So I need to... Okay. Actually, hold on a second. Maybe I don't need to do it. Maybe I don't need to do this. Maybe what I can do instead... come on. I'm sure I can do something else here instead. Because that currently, as it stands right now, is even. As bizarre as it sounds. What I can maybe do for this side is have a dark... Oh! I noticed Heatwave playing in the background of the stream. Yeah, I mean, it's apparently... Is this on the playlist? No, it's on Smart Shuffle, so it's just adding random songs that it thinks fits the vibes. Whoop. Then what I can do is probably add in a fence around this as well. If we're doing open plan anyway. May or may not have died. Okay. I absolutely banger of a song earlier, but now being reminded of my cringy phase in 2021. Oh, you think your cringy phase ended? Oh. Do you own a camel? No. Not in this world, I don't. In real life, no, but... Chaperone, my beloved. Chaperone her. As a game, and I approve. Jelly Beans, I can only have so much sympathy when I tell you to be careful in your hardcore world. If you're jumping straight into a cave immediately, like, that's just dumb. I'm sorry. Like, you're just making stupid mistakes, and you... I like to think you can learn from your mistakes, but I only have sympathy to an extent. What can I use here? Oh. I'm gonna try bricks. No, I don't. That's a lie. That'll look terrible. Nuka summoned all the lesbians. I'm sorry for it. I don't know what it is about my streams, but lesbians seem to apparently love my streams. Is it me? Am I a lesbian magnet? What blocks do I use here? Are you saying you look like a lesbian? No, that's not what I'm saying. What is the implication? The implication is that my content appeals to lesbians. Ow. one guy is chilling at girls. No, I was never invited to those. Because to be fair, I wasn't really out for most of my school time. That's a lesbian. I am for the facts. That was funny. Whoop. Yeah, let's use Deep Slate. Nuke is invited to girls' night. The thing is, like, it didn't ever really bother me because I was never that bothered about going anyway. The one thing that did actually bother me about all of that at any point, though, was, so in the UK, people tend to go on 6th year holidays. 6th year is the last year in high school, for those of you that are in America. So, like, say it's like last year in high school, everyone goes on a trip abroad. And people, like, have their own groups and stuff, and people would usually go to party islands like Ibiza or, you know, places like that. And, like, at this point, my friend group was predominantly, like, girls. And they all went, and my best friend, at the time, never thought to be like, do you want to come? And, you know, because she was like, oh, it's a girls only thing. And I'm like, okay. Like, don't get me wrong. Absolutely fine with, like, girls only things. You guys go have your thing. Do your own thing. But, like, I didn't have anyone else at that point to go on holidays with. And I was like, Like, I still don't really think I would have gone, to be fair, because I don't know. I wasn't really at that point in my life where party islands were kind of a vibe for me. I was just like, no. no, I don't want to. But I think it was more of the lack of thought put into my feelings there. That was like, well, that kind of sucks. But beyond that, I'm just like, meh. Right, so that's looking kind of okay now. That's a nice little bit. Now the question is, why am I getting so many notifications? What's going on here? Oh, it's people adding to their stories on Snapchat. I thought it was popular for once. Do I change this from smooth stone? I don't know. But I do think I want to do that is so sad, Bessie. It's fine. I'm not that bothered. Any of these jokes I make, I'm just like, if they're at my own expenses, because I'm comfortable making those jokes. Because it was so long ago now. I'm an old man. I have a 401k. No, I don't. Okay, let's get logs of all the kinds. So, you, no, not you, but also you. You and you. Great. Oh, and also pale oak. So what's that? 12? 12 logs? Right, okay. I need to figure out what I'm doing here for this storage system. I'm thinking... How many is that? Okay. I could do that, so it's 4 on either side. Let's just start play right now. It is The Bird Song with M. Bayhold by Noah Floresh? Fresh? No, I don't know. This is on Smart Shuffle as well, so never heard this before. Oh, I think this is too small. Yeah, I can make this bigger. Maybe if I do 2 for each. So what I can do is say I have oak logs for 1 layer, and then all of the oak variants, so like chairs, stairs, slabs, doors, trapdoors, fences, fence gates, I can have them all be another one. So I can do 2 separate ones. I think that's what I want to do. Hi, Blushy! How you doing? Or maybe I'll need... Would I need 3 there? Sorting systems are a pain. So what is there? There's also stripped stuff as well. Right. Yeah, Muse, thanks for checking in. Well, let's get to another one of each, so that way I can have it specified. Because what I'm going to end up needing to do as well is adding in a bamboo farm over there. You're welcome, I won't do it again. Gotcha. So keep it, I want to keep it separate, so maybe like 5, and then we'll need like, what, 3 blocks for actually... Yeah, 3 blocks to be safe, I think. No, I need more than that for storage systems, don't I? See, this is the difficulty. I need to plan this out. There we go. Oak, birch, acacia. I want to get everything that can be too wide in one as well. So that's these 4. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4. So put these up here. This goes there, and then you and you and you. Cool. Yeah, Keg W is a 7TV emote. If you do exclamation 7TV, that should give you all the information you need. So this is the kind of formation I want, but I'll need it to be like 2 chests instead, so it's going to be a pain. So it's going to be like 8 by 8. Where do I have a sorting system? I think my... Oh, wait, no, I've got one down in here for my wool farm. So I can see how wide this is. Guy was legendary, but rip. Yeah, for real. R.I.P. Kick W guy. I don't remember his name and I feel bad about that. So this goes back by 4, 5... back from the chests. Is the floor of the B building but yellow and purple because NB... No, it's not. That's not intentional. I just thought the colors looked great together. for 5, and then I need, I guess, 6. This is... Right. Maybe it's best if I just have... Pattern record is broken again. It's not broken, because that does... It is a valid... Like, it is valid. Like, it looks like that, and that's a fair thing to see from that. Like... The pattern's there, it's just not what I intended. You know? I'm fine if it does, because... Slay envy people. No, that sounds like I'm talking about a culling. No, like... Be like, oh my god, envy people, slay! That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a culling. Spookamum called, my bad, my bad. Not worries. Ding dong. I'm back now, ready to Oh, bullet. Oh. Because the next thing, the next letter in that was S, I was seeing something else in that direction. I was like, what the fuck? That was going in a different direction for me. In my head, and I'm like, no. What'd you say? I'll tell you later. Over wine and dinner. What? What news? What do you want from me? Best off I have is beer and fries. Well, I'm lonely. I'll take what I can get. Not that you're perfect just the way you are. I'm still disappointed though. Oh god, you sound like my parents. I don't want to be mean. Okay. But thank you for wondering. What? Okay, take it back. Oh man, it's funny. Right, this is... Okay, bring this all down. Maybe I go 3 per... Because the way I'm planning this out is I want this to be the final place I have all of my wood storage. I want this to be the final place that all of my wood goes in this entire world. Or at least the main place. So I want it to be a fairly sizable storage area. Maybe I should figure out where I want the other farms to go first instead. Say I wonder and don't get rid at the same time I get hella suspicious about their next message. Yeah. I always get suspicious of somebody when they're like, hey, can I ask a question? And it's their first chat. Not when it's somebody that's been here for a while, but when it's somebody who is their first chat, and I'm like, oh, okay, here we go. No, I don't want your graphics designs. It's always that. It's always that. Right, is there a 2x2 tree farm Minecraft? Easy tree farm tutorial works for every tree. Now, don't be saying that to me now when I've just made another one. Minecraft simplest, fast, dark/pale oak tree farm. Right, okay. don't know. This is so confusing. I'm just right. I'm just like shimmying in because I'm sitting cross-legged on my chair now, and that involves me having to kind of accidentally, like, you know, pull my desk and also thrust myself forward at the same time. What the fuck is this? Oh, you guys can't see. How my legs go numb and tingly. See, I'm gay, so I'm built different. It's a lifetime of sitting weirdly on chairs. Right, what is this?
This is a simple and easy to use tree farm for Minecraft.
Oh, great, okay. That's what it is. Got it. I'm gay as well. Well, you can't be if you get numb and tingly sitting there. We're gonna have to take your gay card away. Gay people have no circulation. Yeah, fuck it. Let's stick that in the quote book. Excellent. There's a gay card, that's a thing. Yes, there is. Why are you asking for one? If you're not, you don't need to know about it. Identification, please. Yeah, I'll show it at TwitchCon. Okay, but not lesbians yearn for the mines. No. I'm not at TwitchCat. Oh, that's a shame. TwitchCat is purring really loudly. He's not going to TwitchCon. No, well, Spook isn't going to TwitchCon, and I'm well aware of that, which makes it even funnier that he's going to be the only one to not see my gay card. Fun fact, it's actually just my driver's license. So... you know. Do I do 3 for each? Hold on. YouTube. Minecraft. Storage. System. Multiple items per chest. Wasn't planning on TwitchCon, but now I'm unemployed. Why not? Honestly, a mood. I can't assume they've sold out of tickets. So... sort multiple items into one chest. Okay, great. Interesting music choice. Alright, this is from Shulkercraft, so this is gonna be... Oh, hold on. Maybe I jump into my redstone testing world to do this. Right, I pressed pause, so why are you still playing? Right, okay. Okay, great, let's get this done. Oh, hold on 1 second. Can I just... I'll get all of the materials first as well. So chest. Okay, I need to see how this is going to work first, actually. To see if this is the kind of one that I need. Because I just need to be able to sort multiple things through one chest. That's all I need to do. Is this gonna... How is this... I don't know. Does it give me an explanation? No? Huh? Maybe I should just build this. Right. 3 blocks down. Boom, boom, boom. Input chest. Sure. Ah, it's going too fast. Shit. It's going too fast. I hate tutorials stress me out. Nuke snapped out of his confusion. That's just saying I've gained consciousness for the first time, and we all know that's not going to happen. Right, is that how that works? Tumor droppers, one facing upwards and one forwards, so... Oh god, what is this? What is this? I love mud but hate collecting it. See, it's much easier when you go to a mangrove swamp and just get them from there. Guys, let me guess, you died again because you did something stupid? Nope, I'm alive. Okay, what's up? I can't find stone. Okay, I don't know what you're doing then. Dig down for real. Three building blocks. Repeater pointing into you. Vortex. Block. Redstone dust. Note block? Jellybeans, I really don't know what to tell you. I don't know, just get better. Get better, I guess. Repeater. 2 ticks. This is way too complex. Main input area is ready. Let's add the sorted item chest. This wasn't it? Okay. Then add a hopper using a temporary block. Hopper pointing into the chest. Loading block repeater. Two more blocks with a chest. Wait, what? Where'd I put that? Right, I'm assuming I just copy this again. Hold on, what? What the fuck am I doing here? This is going to be really rough. I don't know, Jelly Beans. I just don't care anymore. Like, with all due respect, I just don't care. So this is apparently the sorting system, but this is... Nice necklace, Nuke. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite necklace. Shock horror, 2 more droppers. So that's the unsorted. 1 redstone dust. Have a fun rest of the stream. Thank you, Muse. I appreciate it. Right, apparently this is it. Apparently this is ready. Which... Grab the items you want to sort. So where... And make sure all the slots will be filled. Right, okay, so that's not fucking helpful. So I've just wasted a bunch of time there. Ugh. What a pain in the ass. Tiny modular multi-item sorting system. Is this gonna work? Is this what I'm talking about? 18 minutes! I hate it here. Apparently the intro lasts for 10 minutes.
And you can stack as many of these beside each. Down here I've got my stone brick variety, so I'll our input chest. And the first thing we can do is just be quiet and be silent, very, very close to them to actually hear it. There, we go in, and the best thing of all, for 6 chests tall. But if you don't want to do build as many of these beside
Making
each
an
other
auto sorter or something. I'm
because
trying to make an
these
auto sorter
are
that will
mod-
let me put all of one type of block. So say like not one of these where it's only one item that can go in, but I want to be able to put like say all of the oak variants of like say all of these. In using one thing. And that's what I'm struggling with because I don't know how to do that. You know, I think Gutty did it. I'll shoot Gutty a DM. Which Gutty is the question? The Gutty. Redstoner or Gutty the partner? I didn't realize there was a Gutty Redstoner. Gutty the partner. Gutty the friendo that's on one shot. Gutty friend Gutty. Okay. So first things first, I'll need to make a bunch of different points for these. And I can have an unsorted wood area as well for things like chests and barrels and composters and stuff, because that's all technically wood as well. So I need slabs, stairs, planks. Did I put stripped wood in there as well? Glots. Pfft. You goofball. Stair. Oh, come here. Slab. So that's... I need a fence gate. Fence gate trapdoor. I'm like, welcome back, Leone. How you doing? Trapdoor. Gonna give up on typing? Valid. Hit Glotz up if Gutty doesn't know a design. He's goddamn crazy with the redstone. I'm pretty sure that Gutty made one for his hardcore world. I don't know if he made it or used another design, but if he got a design, I'm just asking him for the design, really. Because I'm pretty sure he has everything going into one centralized storage in his hardcore world. And that would just help me out a ton if it was. Basically what I'm going to be trying to do here is make a big storage system for all of my wood stuff. Where's the bed? There you are. Land it! I like how it makes me stand up like I'm possessed for a while. Hey Nuke, how about for a change we bully Spotter for being bad at Valo? I can't do that. Probably ask Loki from Channel 64 I can ask to. Oh, that's very, very fair. What the hell? Because he's better than me sometimes. I've seen some of the shots he hits. Maybe I make this like a front. So this comes out here. So then we've got all the logs in this way. So I do like 3, 4. No, I want to do 2. So then that would be oak logs and then like oak trapdoors and all that kind of stuff. There. Ding dong. 1, 2, 3. Wait, this is probably going to need to come back again more as well. Give myself some space, so like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So maybe I can make like a shed there. I don't know. This is so confusing. No, this would be better. It's Leone, Spook. E is part of the name. Where is this gonna go? I think I maybe need to start figuring out where other tree farms need to go. Because I need to make, I think, 2 more. Maybe 3. I need bamboo. I need 1 for 2x2 trees. 1 for mangrove and maybe cherry. I don't know if cherry trees are going to work with this. I mean, I might as well find out. I've got time. Now let's go get some cherry trees. See if this farm is gonna work with them. Cherry should work right. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't work either. But I'm just thinking the formation of the trees is really like spread out. So that's the only thing I'm getting hung up on with it. I think we're fine. I think cherry works here. Ah, see, this is the bit that I was worried about. Do you need a bigger machine, Nuke? No. Tell you what I do need to do, though. I do need to bring the... Oh, wait. I just turned that off again. I didn't just break, did it? No, it's fine. That freaked me out! We're fine. Everything's fine. I thought it broke, but it's okay. We're all good. We'll break all of the spare logs that are floating around. Yeah, I guess the only thing that I could think of needing here is an extra layer of water to bring it down some more. Because that's pretty good as a tree farm. Oh! Another idea. What I could maybe do is have it so that any spare bone meal or any spare saplings get sorted in towards this. This is my bone meal farm. So I can have it funnel directly into here. Oh, and that way I can up the production of bone blocks. Ding dong. That means I get another iron block, by the way. You can see it dropping whenever that happens as well. Hold on. If we wait a minute, you guys will be able to see it again. I love this so much. Adding little audio cues and stuff. Come on, do your thing. Hey, Snivy! I'm being trolled. There it goes. No, okay. We'll break all these again. This really is trial and error for what I'm trying here. So, tell you what, if I am going to make another bamboo farm, it's going to be underground. Guns Up, thank you so much for the follow. If I am going to be making another bamboo farm, then I'm going to make it underground. Because, to my understanding, I'm going to need 2 more farms for trees. I'm going to need one for 2x2s, which is going to be the pale oak and the dark oak. And I'm going to need one for mangrove specifically, since this one doesn't seem to work with them. So, let me find a sign. Where have I put the signs? I had more. There you go. So, mangrove. Tree farm. 2x2. 2x2 tree farm. So we need that. What are you making? So I am working on automatic tree farming right now. So I've got this area over here that we're going to turn into a lumber yard. And right now I'm just trying to figure out what kind of formation I want this to be in, because I want this to be automated to a degree, and for that I need to figure out how I'm going to do this as well. So I think what I'm going to end up needing to do is tearing all of this down and moving this so that it goes into this area down here, brings it over to, I think the storage is going to be here. There's a cat over there. Okay. But I need to get some information on Oh! Gutty has come through. He's on holiday at the moment, so he can't send me the info, but he did tell me who it's by. So, multi-item storage by Rapscallion, he said. There we go.
The multi-item sorter.
Automatic farm with TNT. Yes, I do the automatic farm with TNT. So this farm is by ENX04. I should actually probably put that on the farm somewhere. There we go. Right, I'm going to go and jump into my creative testing world here, because I do want to get this multi-item sorter done. Or at least designed. Oh, no. This is such a messy redstone testing world. I'm so honest. This is such a gross... Where's the... Over here. Like, I don't use this very often. It's an absolute mess.
Order has come a long way. V1 built on Shildy Freak's design and separated the filter in collection chests. V2 improved tileability from 3-wide tileable to 2-wide tileable. V3 significantly reduced the footprint and improved the wiring.
This is such a mess! What the fuck?
V4 sped things up to nearly hopper speed.
Do you think Java's harder than Bedrock? I don't think it... I think that's a matter of perspective. I don't play Bedrock, so I don't really have any perspective. So, honestly, I would probably say Bedrock is harder than Java for me, because I mostly play Java. You know? I don't know.
V5 reduced the impact it had on lag. So, what's next?
What is next?
A quick overview for those who are
significantly harder? Yeah, I mean, Each to their own have their own perspective. Some people may find Bedrock easier than Java.
This multi-item sorter, known commonly as the MIS, sorts multiple types of items into the same chest.
What?
It sorts 64 stackables and 16 stackables. Non-stackable items will pass through, though recommended you pre-sort them out beforehand. Items are sorted based on the contents of this filter chest, where where you'll place 2 of each item you want to sort for. The remaining slots need to be blocked. Make sure to use renamed items in your filter hoppers, and please don't pass filter items through to be sorted. The system requires an item gate, which will be included in the world download, to create a 40 game tick delay between item types. If you see items piling up in chests, or items being sorted into the wrong category, check your droppers, all your droppers, including those in the item elevator. So what are we trying to solve for? Well, there's still a few things that bother me. We've slowly kept increasing the size with newer versions. V3 got it down to 6 by 7 by 2.
Apparently this is really noisy though, and I don't know if I want that. I have no idea what's going on. I can't... I will figure that one out another time. No, I just left that world. Because that's so much for me to try and take in. I need to figure out, right, MIS, wrap, scallion. Yeah, I'll need to figure that one. I tried to fly there as if I was in creative. Okay. That's crazy, though. Maybe what I'll need is to go down a bit, so maybe I can have a lower area for the storage. I don't know, I'm just kind of having a little vibe with that at the moment. What I absolutely need to do is get myself some torches and light this area up more. Oh, pardon me, sorry. Because that redstone video broke my brain, especially when I'm trying to figure out how to stream and do, like, follow that tutorial at the same time. Absolutely not. Is it 2020? I don't know if it's 2020 scale. I didn't count. We'll just put 80 back. Then we'll get that. So then we have a stack. Boom. Yeah, it didn't count, but it doesn't necessarily need to be 20 by 20. Because this farm here is actually 10 by 11. In how it functions. I'm also going to need to figure out better lighting that fits the vibe more. It's probably copper bulbs. Probably. Next thing I gotta do is just make sure that nothing is spawning in this area. There we go. Perfect. Over in the flat area, that's the problem. Excuse me. Ooh! Whoa! Oh, God. Okay. Please stop. That's rude. The thing is, I prefer lighting things up in the dark so that way I can actually see where everywhere needs lit up. And if I just run fast enough, then I can dodge all of the... I can dodge all of the arrows. Is your favorite iconic Minecraft YouTubers like Stamps or Dante? I'm not familiar with either of them. Probably some of the Hermitcraft crew, to be fair. Like Mumbo, Grian, Etho, that whole lot. There was a guy I used to watch a lot of the time for modded playthroughs and stuff called Direwolf20. I'm pretty sure he's still active. I just don't watch much of his videos anymore. He does like daily uploads of playthroughs and mod packs. Really smart guy. But I just use a mod to see light levels. Yeah, I could do that because I've got that feature on with my shaders, but if I don't need to, I don't really care to. Spotted. I'm too scared to light things up at night. Yeah, honestly, you're probably better doing it during the day, but for me, it helps. If you could meet one, how would it be? Probably through doing content creation. Or not. Since, apparently... Yeah, probably through just doing my work. Like, I do this for a living, and so I've gotten the chance to meet a lot of really cool people doing this. Like, yeah, I've hung up with plenty of people through doing this that people would recognize names-wise. I don't like talking about it too much because it starts to feel like I'm bragging, and I don't like that. It was like, oh, look at you hanging out with those people. Like, it's not even that. It's just, like... I feel a bit weird about it. So, I don't know. We get it, you're friends with famous people, Dan. Yeah, you know, the other day I was just hanging out with my good old friend Robert Downey Jr. And, you know, my husband, Timothy Chalamet. You know, just, you know, shooting the shit, just having a good time. Hi, Benja! Right, let's get a storage of all of the different trees I can grow with that one. First started befriending Bruin, a few others. It felt weird saying I was friends with them. Well, here's the thing for me. It was like, a lot of the people that I would say I'm friends with, I have a very low bar for what qualifies as me saying I'm friends with somebody. Like, I'm like, oh, cool, we're mutuals on Twitter. Cool, friends. Whereas I know that some other people have higher bars or, like, don't call people their friends as often. So if I'm aware of that, it's a weird thing for me to try and be like, oh yeah, they're my friend, when in my head I'm like, they don't remember who I am. So it's a bit of a weird one for me. Like, one of the people that I actually would be anxious about that with, and, you know, if they hadn't said it themselves, would be Toby. Like, there was a moment when there was a building competition. It was Ross's Build by Build event. and Tubble was judging it, and basically tore my build to shit. Then found out it was me and was like, oh shit, I can't say that, he's my mate. I was like, you asshole. So, what's that billboard? That's my Gron billboard. It's my Curse of Iron billboard. So, you know, I'm happy to say that Toby's my mate. But I know there are other people that have a much higher bar than him for calling people friends. I don't know. I'm probably thinking into it too much. I can be like, yeah, they're my friend on Discord. I can say that about a lot of people. Because I've been doing this for over 5 years now. I can actually say that. I've officially been doing this for over 5 years. Oh god. I will say I'm very much of it if we've talked once or twice we're friends. Yeah. Like, at the very least, like, it always feels weird being like, oh yeah, you know, we're acquaintances. Fuck that. That's so boring. Just say you're friends with somebody. Or even worse, it was like, oh yeah, you know, we're colleagues. Fuck that. Have some joy and whimsy in your life. Just say you're friends with somebody. It's like people are like... I've had somebody actually genuinely be offended that I said I was friends with them. And I'm just like... Nowadays I'm just sitting there thinking, it was like, how sad is that? Where you're actively offended by me saying I'm your friend. Like, that's weird. I'm like, just chill out. My dad's been working with people for 20 years and still refuses the idea they're friends and just says he only works with them. That's insane. That's insane. I'm sorry, your dad's insane. But I'm just like, if you're working in the same space for a long time and you've interacted with each other plenty of times and like... Yeah, just say you're friends. Stop being a coward. Like, I don't know. It's weird. It's a very weird situation to find yourself in. Because it's very much a situation of somebody going like, we're not friends. And I was just there like... Okay. You're an adult saying that to somebody. What are you talking? It's not that deep. Oh, it's funny. Exclamation friends? Yes, I do have a list. I've got a list of every single one of my friends. If they're not on that list, then I'm not friends with them. I feel like in the workspace, friends have different requirements, Imo. That's fair. Cute, why are you trying to do the command? What do you mean? It's not a command. Studying the list? Oh, for God's sake. Be remaking that a command? Please don't. Doesn't have friends for that command. Rude! Rude! Yo, hey Kit! Been a while, how have you been? Nick, my college pisses me off. Well, yeah, that's nothing new. That doesn't feel new. Right. I'm trying to think here. If I have, say, one sapling, I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this storage, which is such a pain in the ass right now. What you put in the hole? I think what I want to do is have like a slightly lowered floor for the storage. So like it's gonna be like a slab or something and then go down. I don't know. I'm just trying things out. So I think what I want to do is have a bottom chest fill up with saplings. But just one chest, because I'm not crazy. So what I would end up doing, let me go and find myself So this is how I want to do the storage. So... Oh, no, I can't do that, because then... Maybe I can do that, actually. Can I? No, I can't. So I want a chest for saplings. Like, just one chest for saplings of each of them. So that way I have spares, and I'm not using them all. Then I want a lot of chests. So maybe, like, 5 high for the logs. Oh. Okay. Everyone ignore that. So this is kind of what I want storage-wise. So logs go in one. But I need to make... How many of these? 12. I need to make 12 of these, except for ones that don't have saplings dropping from them, which is those 3. So I need to try and organize that. Good lord, this is difficult. Maybe if I do the sorting underground, that might make life like that might make my life easier. This is genuinely breaking my brain. I'm not built for figuring these things out. That's why I follow tutorials. So I know as much as I need to use the multi-item sorter by Rapscallion. Thank you, Gutty, for that advice. But I'd like it to try and be quiet. Because apparently the one the tutorial I was looking at was loud. So I'm going to need to figure out how to make a relatively compact storage system that will have, I suppose, multiple inputs, but really just one. Put wool over the loud bit, it should work, no? No, that's not how that works. Because it'll still make noises as long as you're within 16 blocks. If you put a block over a note block, that will stop the note block making noises, but it won't muffle things like pistons or anything like that. Right, so we want the leaves. Nope. Logs. I fucking hate it here. I hate it here. Obsidian, I have some voice activated sound effects that sometimes just decide to do their own thing. So, yeah. So I want one chest of saplings, I want logs, and then I want... Would it be better if I had the saplings, like, up high? Because really what I want to do here is have it so that there is one chest, but that will take from this, which I don't want. So is there a way for me to stop items coming out from here and into here? The only way I can see that being done is if this is already full of items. And all I can see is that causing problems. So it may just need to be a case of me having it be... like, having it be a full chest, but have half of it marked off as sticks. And then that way I can cut it down to just the one, which helps me a lot. But on that, maybe what would help is if I just have saplings go into products of that type. So I can have it be so like saplings go in there as well. But I also need to find a way for saplings to be filtered in a way that lets them be taken to a composter. This is a nightmare. Where's a book and quill? I need to write this shit down. Been avoiding saying what till this point in the stream? I didn't even say it! I think it heard me say logs and decided that that's what I was saying. The voice recognition loves to mishear me. Okay. Requirements for tree farm. Filter out saplings while also leaving a chest full of them so that composter makes more bone meal for bone block production. I mean, I guess I'll put passive. Okay. 2 columns of chests per wood type. 1 for logs. 1 for products of wood type. Individual input for auto sorting, as well as auto sorting coming from the farms. This is a bloody nightmare. I've got so many requirements I need for this stuff. Okay, I need 2x2 tree farm. Oh, okay, farms needed. Multi-tree farm. Done. 2x2 tree farm. If this accepts jungle and spruce, that's a plus. Tree farm compatible with mangrove trees. So I need 3 different trees at least. And then maybe I will move my bamboo farm from underneath my base to over here, so that way it's all kept together as well. Which means I will need to move the auto crafter. So that way I can continue crafting the blocks over there. This has become such a nightmare. This started off with just being like, hey, let's make a tree farm so I can get lots of wood nice and easily. And now I'm basically making it into an entire lumber mill with pretty much all of my centralized storage for wood. Where's the bamboo? Here it is. Have you stopped crafting? You have. Why do you stop doing that? Do you really seem to like breaking? Cool, so you're all doing your thing now. And that will keep going. Because we've got a backlog! Can I just... Wait, hold on. Can I just lower this? There we go. Problem solved. What was the purpose of this machine? Bamboo. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. No, I'll put you in there. You know, I always forget about the... I always forget about this. I always forget about the auto-crafters as well. Which is crazy, because when I saw they were being introduced, I lost my damn mind. Right, so that's not working now. That'd be an easy way for the autocrafter, just comparator that checks if it has 9 things inside. Yeah, but I don't have the space for that, and I wasn't good at redstone at the time, so I made a hopper clock. So here's the thing. Pretty much everything in my base could be streamlined more, but the fact that it's my designs that, well, more or less my designs, unless I followed this tutorial, that are doing them is something that makes me really proud. See, the thing is, how would you go about checking from this? Because it's got hoppers feeding into from 2 sides. There's a chest over here that's filling up with bamboo. It's a difficult thing to navigate when you don't know much about redstone. And like I said, there is very likely a way I could do it. But I've only got 10 minutes left of stream, so I don't know if I'm going to bother figuring that out today. Power from the top, but yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah, that's as far as I got as well. Actually, you know what? We've got 10 minutes, so fuck it. Let's try and figure this out. Let's try and figure this out while we've got some time. So basically what we need to do is make a compact version of figuring out if there is... Comparator along like... Oh, you've just spoiled it for me. Fuck. Okay. Where's my redstone box? Just for the sake of it, I'm not going to do that. Like, I'm not going to do it that way. I want to try and do it my own way. Whoop. Right, let's destroy all of you. Great. Now we gotta figure out what we want to do here. So we do still need the comparator. Oh, actually, hold on. I know there's a way I can do this. Using a comparator, feeding into comparator from another crafter. So if I put you here, put you there. Then do that. I think you will only emit a redstone signal. I think this is how this works. I think you'll only emit a redstone signal when that's got enough in it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay, so that's only going to emit a redstone signal when there's enough in there. Which is good for me. Which means what I can do here is bring it into a target block to the right. Which I think... Does that power this block? If this powers this block, that means that this is going to turn off. Fuck. Okay, that does turn that off, though. Which means I can probably do that. Bring... Right. Then I can just run a block over. Give me that back. You go there. Right, see, this would be working if it wasn't for the fact that it was all filled up entirely. So is there a way for me... Oh. Two observers? Where are my observers? Let me get a couple of observers and I can turn this into a clock that's toggled on whenever there's a full autocrafter. Wait, I figured this out in good timing. Wait, shit, I'm actually good at redstone. No, I'm not. I am competent enough to be able to figure something out. Right, so if I do that, nope, bad. You need to face up the way. Can I do that? Does that work? No, that's too... That's not high enough. Oh. Did I just do it? I did! Dude, I've streamlined redstone. Sick. That's awesome. Part of me wants to try and figure out the rest of it myself. It's still messy, don't get me wrong, this is still a mess. But it's much less of a mess and it should break less often. Learning about target blocks is such a good thing. Why outputting at the bottom? Because that's where the hoppers are. If it faces a chest? Yeah, but I like the idea of being able to see the stuff getting dropped down. If I just... Wait, hold on. Is that 2 less redstone? Yeah, okay, that's working now. That's working with less redstone, so, because that's a powered block, so that's therefore powering this as well. Oh, that's so great! No, I said it's great, not toxic. What the fuck? Dude, give me a break! Honestly! Okay. Any more backlog on that farm? Yeah, no, there shouldn't be anyway. Sweet! Oh, let me put you away, gather you up. Now let's get out of here. Awesome. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out what kind of designs for the different farms I need. I'll build them in the redstone testing world, and then what I'll do is I'll bring them into this world as well. Probably in the next stream, which is going to be tomorrow. But for the time being, we have finally got ourselves our tree farm back up and running. So now what I can do is I can simply place these down and start gathering up all of the wood and the crimson and the warped wood that I want. It's gonna mostly be warped wood. It's gonna mostly be warped wood. I'm gonna be so real with you guys. At least for the time being. But I can start moving my storage over as well once I get all of that sorted, and hopefully I will soon be able to have a fully realized hub for wood. Wood hub? Sure, why not? Awesome! Also, hi Zarkon, you've come in at the end of the stream, unfortunately. Actually, speaking of which, it is actually quite late. But this has been a lot of fun today. We've done a good amount of redstone. Sweet. Also, can I just say, I really like my hair like this. I think this is a nice fit for me. I think I look good. Now let's see who's all live for me to raid today. Oh gosh, the choices, the choices. Hold on. Okay, great. Who do we raid today? The choices, the choices. Oh, let's raid Zesty. Zesty's live at the moment. You should do it more often, I think. I might do it, actually. Because, like I said, I like my hair like this. Alright, there we go. Bring you up. Yeah, let's raid Zesty. Great, awesome. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Don't forget to copy and paste the raid message. First one if you have the emotes, second one if you do not. yeah, we're going to pass you guys over to Zesty, who is on his hardcore world as well, doing a End Hall of Fame. Nope, he's in the overworld. So he's a liar.
Dude, the venue's so cute. Yeah, I loved how that turned out too.
Thank you guys so much for being here,
So
as
nice.
always.
Did
I
work
appreciate you
today,
guys
bud?
so much.
No, I do.
And I
I
will
work in a
see
few
you all
hours.
in the next stream.
So I can
Cool.
swing a little
Awesome.
longer.
See you guys later. Bye.
Yeah, I like how this village is turning out though. I'll play some Valheim. I'll enjoy the Valheim, by the way.